Welcome back to Crankin Crafts. My name's JFlo, and we are continuing with this adorable communication board. I'm going to show you today how to make the marble magnets that are here, how to embellish those. So first we're going to start out with these marbles. They come in a bag that we carry. They're approximately 1 inch, but they're not perfect. It's okay. And then I've got some cardstock here. It's double-sided, and I actually want this color to show up on the front of the marble. So I'm going to take glossy accents, and this is a clear glue gloss that can be used for lots of different purposes. Today we're going to use it as a glue. And I just had to clear out that valve. It does have a tendency to get a little clogged after a while. Okay, so a little bit of the glossy accents, and then I will smush it on my paper and set that aside to dry, probably for a good 20 minutes or so. So you can get a lot of these ready before you start the cutting process. So we'll come right back and show you how to complete that. Okay, so now that our glossy accents is dry and the marble is attached, I'm just going to take scissors and cut around. If you're lucky enough to find a punch that punches out the paper the exact size, that's great to use too. But I like to cut it out after. You can punch it first and then do it, or you cut it out after. Okay, next, a very important step is you want to take the glossy accents and put a little coat as well on the back. I've just got to open this up again. It dries in that little valve, so I just take a little stick pin, open it up. Okay, so I'm just going to put just a little bit on there. Take a paintbrush and do a nice coat. What this is doing is making a layer between the paper and the marble. If you don't do this step, the tendency for the marble it shows through sometimes on light colored papers, but we've discovered if you put this extra layer like sealer, that marble, that darkness of the marble won't show through. Okay, so do a coat on the top with glossy accents. Okay, once this is dry, then we're going to take our E6000 glue and put it right in the center with our magnet. Now you want to use E6000 glue as opposed to glue gun, because glue gun glue has a tendency to separate eventually. The E6000 glue has a lot of elasticity in it, so it grabs both the marble and the magnet, and it has a better hold. They have not fallen off. I've used E6000 for years, love it, and it really gives it a nice hold. So we're going to let that dry. Another important tip, when you have your magnets all around and you've got them with the E6000 glue, you want to make sure they're not too close to each other, because they might have a tendency to flip. So make sure they're spread apart nicely if you're doing a bunch of them and laid out. So then this is the final product once this is dry. We have our nice paper here and our magnet on the back. Great addition to our communication board.